anticipated the cocktail on stage, but we decided to wait till after. Right after. Our order's already in and everything. First, thanks so much for having us. As the host said, I'm Tina Pappas-Wachter. I lead ad sales and strategy for the Roku channel. If you haven't streamed on the Roku channel yet, we are about 5 years old, one of the largest ad-supported apps on Roku's platform. We started last year with original content with the acquisition of Quibi's library, and are excited to announce that we are continuing down the original content path, committed to over 50 net new shows over the next 2 years. I'm really excited to welcome Sophia on stage with me to talk about one of those net new shows we're bringing in the back half of this year, Idea House. But first, it would be, well, actually, just to start on a Roku note, let's start with what you're currently streaming.
Yes, so I just finished up Inventing Anna, which was fascinating. Read the book as well, highly recommend. And then started Genius, the Kanye West documentary, which is also fascinating. And there's always some form of Housewives, Bravo streaming it. So right now it's Real Housewives of Miami as well. For all the Bravo fans, yeah, season.
There's always a good Bravo fan in the audience, that's for sure. So tell us a little bit about your experience and how long you've been at Best Buy and your career journey that brought you there.
Yeah, definitely. So I've been at Best Buy just under 7 years, and prior to Best Buy, I was always in the ad agency side and swore I would never go to the dark side. It's going to stay in ad agency life forever, and really thought that going client side would be boring and slow and all of these things that you think when you're on that side. And when the opportunity came to join Best Buy, I was really hesitant at first. The company was not really perceived as top of their game at that time. But as soon as I stepped inside the doors and really felt the energy and the changing trajectory of the company, really turning the business around and committed to bringing customers what they want and succeeding in that changing landscape. I knew it was the place I had to be. I wanted to be a part of that journey, that story. And so my first role was within creative services. I was able to work on every paid advertising campaign that came through Best Buy. I was the liaison with our ad agency to really help bring them to life. And then when we stood up a brand strategy marketing team, I did just kind of an off-the-shelf solution. And then obviously our Geek Squad agency to make it all work together, install it, make sure that it's running to its full potential. And then as John and Anna mentioned, the Total Tech membership that really makes sure that we're taking care of you and your technology throughout your whole journey, from the inspiration through, making sure that you're able to keep that technology running at its best and everyone in your family home as well. So really what makes us uniquely Best Buy that no one else really can hang their hat on.
That's awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about how you think about audiences? Obviously, there's a ton changing in the media ecosystem where people are experiencing media differently than they have in the past. How do you guys think about audience and how is that evolving?
Yeah, definitely. So we really look at our audience more from a psychographic perspective than demographics, because everybody needs technology, especially over the last 2 years. We know technology is what kept our lives going when we were kind of stuck in our homes. But what's different about people is where they are in the technology curve. Are they early adopters? Are they mainstream? Are they tech minimalists? And also how they want to purchase that technology and the amount of help they want throughout the process. So we really focus on the people that are leading kind of that technology curve, that are inspiration to those around them, and how they want the type of help and experience that they expect from Best Buy. And then we look to where are they consuming media, because that is changing quickly, as you said, and our audience is definitely over-indexing in a lot of the emerging platforms, especially connected TV, streaming TV, and even those that aren't cutting the cord, they're at least adding supplemental streaming services into their media mix that they're consuming, as well as obviously all the social media channels, streaming audio. So really following our customer where they're going and doing it in authentic and relevant ways.
Yeah, that's really well said. I think about their journey throughout the ways that they experience media, content, and every way that they're eventually getting to the store is super important. I think we have a sizzle just to dial in on the on the Idea House show. Can we just watch the sizzle and then we'll talk a little bit about our partnership there. If there's no audio, maybe I'll just sing along to it.
From the foothills of Jared. This old house, Mountain Modern. Modern.
We're in the Rockies, the monster casting house. It's our Pullman style modern place.
Mountain Modern.
Maybe we can do a synopsis. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you guys can talk about there. I think that as this also mentioned, another acquisition we made earlier in 2021 was this old house, and they come with a ton of experience producing really great entertainment in the lifestyle space. It's no surprise things developed. One of the things that's changed dramatically over the last 2 years is how much people are investing in their home and how much lifestyle content has actually grown substantially. We see lifestyle content on the Roku channel specifically has nearly doubled since pre-pandemic times. So building on that with this old house has been amazing. The show is about two designers and builders that are based in the Denver area. They're really taking sort of the impact, sustainability, and all the important things that people have come to love about Denver. And we're really excited to weave Best Buy's brand throughout the show. I think I'd love to talk a little bit about how you guys, it's not branded content, it's very much entertainment content. And what we've talked about is that line between editorial and branded content. How do you guys think about that, and why was this such an exciting opportunity to take advantage of that way?
Yeah, so I've been on the content journey for Best Buy for almost 4 years, and what we identified was that customers or audiences really do want to see content from Best Buy, but we just had to build the authenticity and the credibility and the eyeballs, and so what we did was a three-pronged approach. On one side, we had Best Buy created and distributed content. In the middle, we had co-creation, where we would partner with other media brands, and we use our expertise, our access to a lot of the cutting-edge brands, the LG, the Samsung, etc., and co-create that content, use their storytellers and their platforms to distribute it. And then the third pillar is really this content integration and sponsorship, where we integrate our brand as a meaningful character, a meaningful role within these shows in a way, again, that no one else can. So you can't insert our competitor's name here. They couldn't play that same role within this content, and that's when it really becomes something more exponentially more meaningful to audiences, ourselves, and the media partners.
Yeah, we actually, again, this show is not on the Roku platform yet, but one of the characters in the show is Kyle, who is a Best Buy, expert, and he leads the homeowners through their home security setup, the virtual store, talking about total tech. So really ingraining that person into the show has been super exciting to see. Anything to add on our excitement there?
Yeah, definitely. So that's exactly what we look to do, is this authentic role for our brand to be a part of this content. And as Katrina mentioned, Kyle was sitting down with the builders, with the designers, and the homeowners to create these custom tech solutions to really make this home all that it can be. And so he's playing the expert, he's also bringing these really innovative solutions to the table, so that the viewers can also be inspired by all of the things that technology can do in their space. And we're not doing it through ads, and we hope we're not doing it in an overly commercialized way, but really meaningful and authentic way.
I've definitely learned a lot about the types of products that Best Buy has. You guys will be very excited to see it yourselves. It's obviously a lot of work. Our teams are on calls every single week, going through the details of the integrations, making sure that it stays within Best Buy's voice, but also is going to be super entertaining to our streamers. Could you, give some advice to people who are doing one of these big custom programs for the first time? What would you tell them in preparing for that?
Definitely be patient. It won't all be figured out at the beginning, especially if it's something that's meaningful and not off the shelf. Be willing to take those risks, trust in the process, speak up when you feel like something's going off the rails, but also give teams the space to, infuse their creativity and the authenticity that your media partner is bringing to the table. And yeah, you are signing up for a lot of work if you want to do it in a meaningful way. So have a support team around you that can pick up the various pieces. So it's definitely not a one person job.
Obviously, from today, we've learned a lot of the cool, innovative things that Best Buy is doing in the space. Are there other brands that you look at in the space that are doing equally, innovative things that you have your eye on?
It's a great question. From a content perspective, what I've really been amazed with that I haven't in the past is actually Amazon. And again, back to my Bravo fandom, they're using a lot of Bravo stars to do live shopping events for projects that I would never consider Amazon for, like fashion and home goods and makeup and things like that. And so, again, it's a very natural extension of the content of what we know those celebrities to be, and then bringing it into the fabric and doing it deliberately and continuously, and also they're wearing you down so you believe it. You can go there for those things. One brand that's always been doing Legos. I'm just thinking of, they had multiple movies, the song is stuck in your head if you have kids. But then they've also done great crowdsourcing and looking to their fans to give them inspiration and ideas for what are the next Lego sets that they will be releasing. So I think this winter they did the Home Alone house, the Seinfeld looking around, and other things, and the amount of crazy fandom that comes with that, the amount that people are willing to pay for those things is really remarkable for them to create Legos. But people will follow you.
Totally. I think we're out of time, right?
So we were having tech issues. Would you still like to play the video?
Sure.
All right, let's play it.
Roll.
Hello, hello.
This looks really nice too.
This turned out awesome. It's really all coming together.
From the foothills of the Rocky Mountains.
I'm Jared.
And I'm Amber.
And the producers of This Old House.
Mountain Modern. Mountain Modern is our favorite style, for sure.
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
I want a stone wall. It has to have a stone wall.
It's our homeland style with a modern twist.
A new show.
Hello.
Mountain Modern.
Needs a beam of some kind structurally.
Jared's really good about pulling dreams out of people.
I think we can sell them on it because it looks beautiful. And
Cost a whole lot less too.
Every day, this hardworking couple raises the bar for builders.
there's a way to build smarter. It's looking good up there.
We follow Amber and Jared from exquisite design detail
I like how it looks on this wood grain.
to high-performance house smarts.
Cleans up the backsplash and not have all these holes in it.
We joke about almost like we're dating our clients. And so, wow, guys, this room. When we are starting that process, we're like, do we want to date these people?
Love it, absolutely love it.
It's a tough job living and working together.
We've learned how many hours I can work a week without losing my mind. And we've learned that by me losing my mind.
Mountain Modern. On the Roku channel.
And go watch the show. I think we're hoping this audience helps bring up those viewership numbers. But yeah, so thank you so much for the partnership and being here with us today. Thanks to Brand Innovators for hosting us.
Thank you.